All praises to the Most High on this first day of the week where God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. He saw the light that it was good, divided the light from the darkness, called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And we're to walk as children of light, children of the light and of the day, not of the night nor of the darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, believers, unbelievers, bums and bullies, I'm here to come share the good news of the gospel. And I'm gonna keep this real short and sweet because I think it's really challenging from a standpoint of understanding what the Word of God is saying and then trying to convey that so that you can understand it with the clarity that it offers. But the opening words, if you hit the repeat button, rewind and listen to what I just shared, and start rightly dividing the word of truth, separating the light from the darkness. Just every word you read in the scriptures, separate the light from the darkness, and let your feet be guided by the word. Walk in that part that's light, and the part that's darkness, get out of there. Come out from among them, my people, and let your mouth also be guided on when to speak and when to be quiet. I mean, I'm telling you, this is amazing to me because we should be studying the Word of God to show ourselves approved. He also says we should be studying to be quiet. And he says the heavens declare the glory of God. Day unto day uttering speech, night unto night showing knowledge. You take those 4 verses and just put them in their proper place and just keep adding to that what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, so that your feet are just dancing with the Word of God. No stumbling with the Word of God. No wishy-washy interpretations of what the Word of God is saying. And you'll see that there's a whole nother level. There's a whole nother benchmark that completely supersedes all of what's going on out here in society. He says if your righteousness does not exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees, you're not going to enter into the kingdom. And the work of righteousness is peace. Peace is made through the blood of the cross. And 7 times a day we should be praising his name because of his righteous judgments. Wisdom has hewn out her 7 pillars. Wisdom is the principal thing. Keep putting everything in its proper place. This goes over here. This goes over here. And peace is made through the blood of the cross. Peace endures as long as the moon. The moon rules the night. This goes over here. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. This goes over here. He gives his beloved sleep. This goes over here. I'll rise at the midnight hour and thank him for his righteous judgment. This goes over here. Keep doing that. Look, some of the most complex things you can imagine can be given so much clarity with such some of the simplest things. Don't overthink and lean on your own understanding about how the scriptures is instructing you to obey the word of God. Don't get to a point in your studies where you think you got this all figured out. Keep studying it as if you don't have it all figured out, and you realize more clarity kicks in. And it doesn't mean that you were wrong, but it means there was a deeper depth of clarity available if you continue to humble yourself, to study, to show yourself approved. You can get more confirmation, which can combat against condemnation. Because sometimes the enemy can try to condemn you even when you're right. And he'll try to condemn you and make you feel guilty. But the more you study to show yourself approved, study to be quiet, day into day uttering your speech, night into night showing the knowledge, showing that approval by being faithful to what you do know, more clarity, more confirmation, more confidence. Your confidence is your strength. That's not you. That's the Lord himself. He is your confidence. Put your trust in being obedient to every word of God as your hope. Remembering his name in the night. Put that over there. Praising his name from the rising of the sun to the setting of the same. Put that over here. Just keep obeying. Keep doing what you hear in the word say to do. And you keep doing that, going around, meditating on all of the word, keep making sure everything, and then they just start connecting. You'll see that mercy and truth purges the iniquities. You'll see that the counsels of old are faithfulness and truth, which is his name, who's going to be riding on the horse, riding upon the clouds. His name's going to be faithful and true. That faithfulness reach unto the clouds and truth reaches unto the clouds. That the earth is full of his glory. That the loving kindness is every morning. The faithfulness is every night. It's beautiful. It's incredible how clear and the clarity. I highly suggest you understand that God is a master builder. He's blessed me to be a builder. I've been a Class A builder for 20 years. You got to draw the plans. You got to do structural analysis. You've got to lay out the project, dig the footing, lay the footer, build the foundation wall, frame it up, plumb it up, dry it in, finish it out, and know that it's a solid structure. It's a set of plans required. That Bible is a set of plans. I am serious. Now, if somebody say, can you build me a house? And they don't have a set of plans, and I say, yeah, I can build you a house. And they tell me what they want, and they scribble some things on a little sheet of paper, drawing out, I want this, I want that, this, that, and the other. That house is going to be a piece of junk when it's all said and done. Because you didn't draw out a set of plans that gives the precision details of dimensions needed to make sure everything is functioning like it's supposed to. You want that light switch to be on the side that the door is opening on. You want the door to open to a dead wall. You want cabinet space to be properly aligned so that everything can fit. You want the toilet to be a certain distance away from the tub and a certain distance away from the sink. A certain distance, a certain amount of space for a wheelchair to turn in the bathroom, ADA compliance. Lighting, electrical outlets. It's all kinds of little details that go into the building of the structure. And if you don't have a set of plans that have been carefully thought out so that when you build it, it can do what you are expecting it to do, and that's withstand the elements. Now, he said a man who takes heed and builds this house according to the word upon the rock is likened to a wise man that built his house on the rock, and when the winds blew vehemently, it was able to withstand all of what's getting ready to happen. But if you're foolish and you build a house on the sand, it is going to be a great fall. It's going to be terrible. And he doesn't want anybody to perish, but if you're not following these instructions, your expectations are going to be completely disappointing. And this is not, a judgment. This is a warning. It's an encouragement to for, to hear. Take heed to the gospel. Take heed to the gospel. Be wise. Be wise. Don't let the enemy make you think that the word of God is made up of a bunch of metaphors. It's no metaphors in the scriptures. It's a lot less metaphorically interpreted than you can imagine. A little child is supposed to be able to read the word, follow the instructions, and enjoy the blessings of the Lord. And I declare that's exactly what will happen. Just obey the scriptures. If it says on the Sabbath day, you're supposed to not do your own pleasure, not supposed to speak your own words, and call the Sabbath a delight, honorable and holy, then that's what it means. All right, so let the Lord be magnified. Blessings.